And we're back with some more Pokemon Black 2. Last time we made it to Nimbasa City. And this time around, it is autumn. Now, while it would be tempting to take on the gym leader, looking at our current party at the moment, we are not ready. So instead, let's first check out this area. And, what's this? A dropped item. Who could that be? Hello? Yes, that's right. I'm the owner of that X transceiver. I'm using an old X transceiver right now, so it's audio only. Sorry. Thank you for finding it. Truth is, I want to come pick it up right away, but right now I'm very busy with work, and I'm not in a place where I can stop it and come get it. If you don't mind, could you hang on to it for a little bit? Really? You don't mind? Thank you so much. My name is... Yancy. And you are? Okay. Hey, when work calms down, I'll come pick it up. So please take care of it for me. Also, I'm sure you'll want to keep in touch until I can pick up my X transceiver. So I'll call your X transceiver often. Bye then. Thanks again. Wonder who this Yancy fellow is. Shining Roller Coaster, former Nimbasa City Pokemon Gym. To ride this roller coaster, the first step is to get it in the car. Next comes the platform. There, you can change where the coaster is going. Sometimes you continue by riding the cards of opponents you defeat. That's how you aim for the back. So yeah, this is the old Nimbasa City Gym. It was a roller coaster here in Black and White 1, but it has since been left as just a regular roller coaster attraction. Pressing on the switch changes where the coaster is going. I'll be real, I was never really too keen on roller coasters, like at all. So, and a part of it has to do with the fact that I always felt like my heart could just stop working at any moment. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey there. Are you cool riding a roller coaster? I'm going to overwhelm you with the speed I learned riding the roller coaster. Rich boy Roland. Let's kick his ass. Setting out Blitzel. By the way, this roller coaster is basically a teaser for the next gym. The next gym specializes in electric type Pokemon. Hence why we picked up the Sandile earlier. This also serves as a good means of getting XP until then. Also, yeah, Blitzel and its evolved form are able to learn Flame Charge. So even if electric type moves don't do anything, aim to say Snivy, That flame charge, by contrast, that's a different story. But we're mostly here to get Shades up in level. Roll, roll, roll on, roller coaster. Your way of battling, it's elegant. You've got style. So, a little something about the Sandile line that I found out when I went to Bulbapedia and Cerebi. The Sandile line is a glass cannon. As in, they specialize in dishing out as much damage as possible, especially with abilities like Moxie. But as a trade-off, due to the nature of the ground typing and their low defense stats, they are rather fragile. The roller coaster ride is finally nearing its finale. I am also a Pokemon trainer who was toughened up by Miss Elisa. I won't give up easily. Lady Colette. Sending out Flaffy. Oh yeah, and also... So, when it comes to dealing with the next gym, we do have our share of options for dealing with them. Option number one being in the form of course, using a ground type, because, shocker, turns out ground types are strong against electric, surprisingly. One of the few times I actually remember the type chart. Don't get used to it. Because, spoilers for later in the playthrough, I'm gonna completely ignore the type chart going, like, once we get a certain somebody. And there goes Flaffy with a crit. Bada boom. Rapture grew to level 22. Shades grew to level 16. Wants to learn Assurance. Let's ditch Sand Attack. By the way, there's a reason moves like Sand Attack are banned from competitive play. I typically don't give a shit about the competitive scene, but that is something I do know about. And there goes Colette. What? My victory was taken away from me! It pleases me to be the opponent of a strong and honorable trainer like you. Oh god damn it, the card just left. So yeah. However, there is one Pokemon that is basically immune to ground type moves, despite also being an electric type. So you do have to keep that in mind. Luckily, you also have Dwebble that you can use instead to counter that. Oh my, did you come here looking for the gym leader? Yes. I'm sorry. You just missed her. She just left for the gym. Take this for making it all the way here. Paralyze heal. Yeah, do expect paralysis to be a commonality in the next gym. So I hear the gym leader likes the thrill of this roller coaster. Yeah, we're not going to be fighting Elisa in this part, because we are definitely under-leveled. So I'm going to have to do some off-screen level grinding. Luckily, we did run into the Pokemon breeder in the last part, so... Hello. The wind has become colder. I wonder if the doctor will be upset with me for being out too long. Huh? Who are you? Do you want to battle, perhaps? Sure. You're a funny one. Why to battle an old lady like me? But it's not as if you to invite me. Okay, let's have a good battle. It's time to duel! Challenged by Clerk Trisha in Chino. So, interesting tidbit about the Ferris wheel here. The trainer you fight actually changes depending on, I believe it's either the month or the season. If memory serves me right, which it typically doesn't. Oop. So, yeah. Luckily, one of the perks of Nimbasa is that it actually has a hefty amount of good spots to level grind. Especially in Black 2, where you do have that that Pokemon breeder in Route 4 that you can refight over and over again. Oh, Shade's grew to level 17. Oh well, looks like I lost. Speaking of Route 4... that was over in an instant. Sorry, I'm not very good. Have you ever ridden this Ferris wheel? The view is really pretty, but it's a little odd. Two people have to ride in one car. Talking about it makes me want to ride it again. Hey, come ride with me. Luckily, whenever you beat the opposing trainer, you get to ride the Ferris wheel. The look of the town doesn't change, but I do, I guess. My baby's kicking. Maybe it's enjoying the view too. Oh my! My little one is sure moving. Must be having fun. That was a lot of fun. I might not look like it, but I'm a mom. Well, I should say I'll be a mom soon. Recently, the doctor's been telling me to take it easy, and I'm a little stressed out. But today, I managed to relax enough for two. Thanks, I hope we can meet again sometime. Good luck with that. Anyway, here's the new gym. Yeah, the old gym in Black and White was a roller coaster. Here it's a straight up fashion show. God damn. Honestly, I'd take the fashion show over the roller coaster. Also, item. A paralyzed heel. I wonder what status ailment we're gonna have to contend with. Man. I've played too many RPG. It's to the point where I know this kind of shit. Anyway. Now to explore Route 4 properly, since we didn't do that last part. Here's Joint Avenue. Aneta. Cool. Rex, I'm your fan. Let's invite. If I were to make my dream come true on this avenue, I would want to collect unique items and surprise everyone. Thank you. Cool. Netta. I can always rely on you for fossils and stuff. By the way, I personally like the antique shop in Joint Avenue probably the most. You get the most bang for your buck out of them. Wait, you there. Cool. I'm your fan. Recommend. I want to wander around the avenue. There's a shop with a female clerk. I want to go there. Well, luckily we just hired one. Aneta, you got your first customer. Yeah, I'm off. Cool. Anetta's Antiques. It's a wonderful place. Popularity went up by 75. Yeah. Again, this is one of those. I recommend you have a guide on standby so you know which shops the people want to go to. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Back on Route 4. This time we're going to explore it properly by going this way. You're there. You're there. Fight me. Hey, you! Stop right there! You violated the law. Policeman Dell. Well, fuck you, Dell. Remember, A-Cab. Sending out a Riolu. A Riolu this late into the adventure. Oh, you poor fool. I'm going to enjoy ripping that doggy to shreds. Actually, is Riolu a dog? Or is it a jackal? I would assume jackal. Which is also a canine. So... counter! Damn! Skyla? Oh! Oh, this is bad. This is very fucking bad. I don't have any revives! Out. I am not losing to the likes of fucking you. Send out Rowleth. Yeah, I don't have any revives. So we're gonna have to make a quick stop to the Pokemon Center. At the very least, we'll show off Shades. Sun Tomb. Ooh, Fire Fang. God damn! Yeah, this is what I mean when I say that, Sandile is fragile. Well, and now fight fire with fire. Denied. Reversal. So there's going to be a battle of reversals. Yeah. I should have stocked up on revives. It's like, Christ, even in this, I'm prone to fucking misplays. Hey, Scorch leveled up at least. Let's learn Fire Fang. Give me that. Ditch Odor Sleuth. Shade to level 18. Fuck you, Dell. There's no stopping you. One might call you unstoppable. Don't you mean invincible? Fuck. Wow. Yep. There we go. The sad part is that in Pokemon Black, my copy of Pokemon Black, I actually did manage to get the move Fly, and it's like, Christ on a bike. You don't realize how good having certain moves are until you don't have them. Heal him up. I am so sorry, Rapture. I am purchasing revives right fucking now. And while I'm at it, a hyper potion. There we go. It's like, Christ, it's like, even in this, I'm prone to misplays. Let's see. Actually, wait. No, that's the bike. Do I have repels? I only have 2 regular repels. Do I not have... I only have 4 super repels, so I'll use 1. Oh my god, another one of these bastards. What's a kid like you doing wandering around these parts? Policeman... Is it Nigel? Smash it! Or is it like Negan from Walking Dead? Which I've never seen. And honestly, I have no fucking interest in either that or the graphic novel. So yeah. Man. Accuracy went down. This guy just tackled me. But another leaf tornado should do him in. Down he goes. To have bested an officer like me? What kind of kid are you? Remember, A-cab. Item right here. TM28 Big. Luckily, starting in Gen 5, TMs are infinite use. This ain't no place for kids like you. Roughneck Joey. Ouch. Venipede. Oh boy. Yeah, Rapture, you should probably get the hell out of there. Actually, do I want to use... I'm going to use Skyla instead. Dick. That was a crit as well. Let's see. Air Cutter. Bird up. And Gust. That was a crit as well, goddamn. Does Gust have a particularly high critical hit rate? Shades grew level 19. Wants to learn Mud Slap. You will be ditching Torment. In exchange for Mud Slap. Just slap him with mud. Sandile. I am so sorry, Shades, but I'm gonna have to fight one of your brethren. I am so sorry. Ring? By the way, I don't know if anybody else ever, like, does this, but, I have this tendency of, like, sometimes naming Pokemon off of, like, characters from, like, other series. Of course, it depends on the Pokemon in question. Just who are you? You look pretty timid. Stardust. An item that can be sold. I bring this up because my shiny head is a reflection of my fighting spirit. Ah, I see. Trading hair for power. Roughneck Sylvester. The Rocket. Oh, I should not have Rapture out here. I really shouldn't. Get out here, Shades. Anyway. Like, most recently, I caught a Joltik in, a Pokemon Black, and I named it Joltik Kaminari after Denki from Hero Aka, because I'm fucking original. I actually don't know if my Joltik in particular has either compound eyes or unnerved, though, since my copy of Pokemon Black is a Japanese copy, and I can't read Japanese, so Moxie activated, but there were no more opponents left for Shades to fight. My shine is set to blind! You're too bright! Would you believe me if I told you I have not played Undertale or Deltarune? I'm gonna just use my potion since I'm likely not gonna use them going forward. A motorcycle in the desert. Does it get much more wild than this, eh? Are you Canadian? Challenged by Biker Stanley. Sending out Zubat. Yeah, the fact that Black 2 and White 2 have a lot of, like, pre-Gen 5 Pokemon, whereas Black and White didn't. Because the thing about Pokemon Black and White is that they really wanted you to use the new Pokemon. So you didn't get access to any of, like, the newer Pokemon, to any of, like, the older Pokemon until post-game. Whereas with Black 2 and White 2, kind of assumes you've already played Black and White, so they just give you the older Pokemon from the get-go. Switch. Oops. By the way, yes, I always have Pokemon games set to shift and never to set. Because I'd rather, like, have a strategy beforehand. I say that, yet again, I don't bother remembering the type chart. Level 20. Motorcycles aren't compatible with sand. I'm not compatible with you! Let's... Wait. Grip Claw. Oh shit, double battle. Oh! Hello. There's a Mandibuzz right there. I think if we were playing White 2, yeah, that Volibee would not be there. Instead, it would be a Braviary. Yeah. Wait. Let me fight you. Starting yesterday, I decided to become a bad dude. Now people will know I'm strong. Let's test that theory. But yeah, Mandibuzz. Hello, Sinclair. You're sending out a beat-up. Bro, that thing should have been evolved by now. Smack. But you are gonna force me to switch out to a Scorch anyway. Anyway, so you can actually run into Mandibuzz's his previous form. Or Volibee later on. Jerk! Shades, tear this guy into pieces. Moxie. Smashing. Youngster Sinclair. I guess I just can't just this up and decide to be a bad dude. It's tougher than I thought. You think? Let's get Scorch back up. Now that we have some revives for a change. Hyper potions for you and you. Alright. Repel's effect wore off. Guess we're using another repel. Hey! We'll take care of you! Hey! What's wrong? Are you lost or something? Challenged by hooligans Rob and Sal, who send out Cottony and Petalil. Oh, I'm so glad I brought Skyla out for this one, because, yeah, prepare to become bird food. Of course, we can't really do anything aside from tackle with Rapture. We can, however, air cutter these two. Stun Spore. Air cutter says no fun. Damn. Critical hit on the Cottony, damn. Mega Drain. Hey, that's my shtick. Jerk. Ya jerk. Air Cutter. And this should end the fight right here. Cotton Spore. speed harshly fell. Oh boy. That would be a problem were it not for Air Cutter. Critical hit on the pedal. Damn! Oh, Skyla. You never let me down. My cute little Pokemon. My baby lost. And there we go. Yeah. I should also note that what? Are you worn out? Okay, then rest here for a minute. I will do exactly that. If you are that full of energy, you can go anywhere, even in a sandstorm. Your trainer, Relic Castle is being buried in sand. Someday, Merza may be buried too. So yeah, Relic Castle is just over this way. But we will not be going into Relic Castle. No, I'm not going to use another repel. Instead, what I'm going to do is head back to Nimbasa to show off one more thing. The alternate means of level grinding within Nimbasa. But first, I need to restock. Market man with the market hands. I'll be taking that. Super repels. Taking that. And a revive for the road. So, you see these two stadiums? You got the big stadium and the small stadium. You can go into both and fight the trainers here. Like so. I'm still a rookie, but someday I will be a great player. I'll improve by having lots of Pokemon battles. So yeah, you can actually go into stadiums and battle sports players here. Like Hoopster Bobby. The trainers switch out every single day. Like, every single day is a different, like, sport, and god damn, I forgot you were of a significantly higher level. I am a dumbass. Scorch, do your thing. Flame Wheel. Never mind. Let's try that again. Fire Fang. One more Fire Fang should do the trick. Okay then. Ah, Shades grew level 21. I missed the rebound. But yeah, you get money and you get XP. Hey, you might be a fan of mine. I'll give you this. Potion. it's just enough. The further story progress you make, I won't make excuses for losing. Why waste time dreaming up excuses? I'll spend that time getting stronger. By the way, the further into the story you get, not just will there be more trainers for you to fight, but you will also be able, but they'll also be like stronger. So yeah, I'll be using a mixture of the stadiums and the Pokemon breeder for level grinding purposes, because I'm going to need it, especially for the gym. On the plus side, fighting trainers over and over again, and it also means I'll also be making some cash for items. Unfortunately, the big stadium is closed. I'm sorry, but you cannot go into the field because the game is in progress. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show off this part. So yeah, there's of course another area we can go to our right, as well as an area to our left, but I'm gonna have to save those for later. So if you enjoyed this part, feel free to like and subscribe. And while you're at it, feel free to check out my non-gaming stuff over on Tumblr, where I also am linked to other non-gaming stuff. And if you're able to, keyword able to, feel free to donate to either my Patreon or Ko-Fi. Either one helps. And so, until next time, see you all for another part of Pokemon Black 2. Bye.